Pandas, 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 pandas. I got broads in Atlanta, just in Dublin and a Fanta. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome back. Hope you had a good Easter and happy Easter. It's good to be back, pandas. Whoo, boy. We got 15 contracts in this trade right here, coming back to fill the gap. I think we need more contracts. We need at least. Can we fill? Can we get filled? Pandas. We are in 1,000 contracts here. Can we get it? Can we get it, pandas? Yeah. Yeah. How many contracts can we actually get into? Pandas. We're going to fill this gap with at least, I don't know how many contracts this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 45. Let's just round it up to 50. Got a retracement here. 50 contracts, pandas. We're in 50 contracts here. Easiest trade of my life. So easy, pandas. It's so easy. Trading is so easy, pandas. Pandas, welcome to the stream. Pandas, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you guys are here. Scalp that like button. Hope you guys had an amazing weekend here. We're in a nice 50 contract trade. Easiest trade of my life. Here we go. You guys ready for this? Little Patrick Wyland trading right now. Good morning, guys. Hey, scalp that like. Make sure you drop a GM in the chat. You must lean into your mistakes, pandas. You have to lean into them. We have news at 10 o'clock today. It could be decent news. Your news doesn't really hit you. This week, honestly, not that much news. Next week is the big news on Wednesday, 8:30. Core CPI again. I mean, whew. Markets may move next Wednesday. But this week, actually, Wednesday, we got Jerome Powell speaking at 12:10. Such a random time to speak, but Wednesday, he will be speaking, so. Wednesday, we could get some movement, but sadly, it is not during stream. Panda's easiest trade of my life. Easiest trade of my life right here. I mean, it's obviously going to fill the gap in the overnight session. The weekly gap, daily gap, we're already halfway there. It's going to fill it. I mean, easiest trade of my life. Come on. Come on, Pandas. Can it get any easier than that? I don't think so. I don't think so. $600 contracts or nothing. Oh, that makes sense. I mean, that obviously makes sense. 600 contracts minimum. I'm only in 50 contracts, Panda. Sorry for trading so light. I don't know. I'm a little scared of this trade, and 50 contracts. My bad. If I was more confident, I would do at least 600. But yeah, I'm just a little timid on this trade. So only 50 contracts. It's actually kind of funny because we actually would trade 50 contracts. Let's say you have 20 contracts, you trade like 3 contracts each. You're trading 60 contracts. That's crazy. Like, this looks crazy, but it's actually not that far-fetched from what you would actually do if you had a trade copier. This is what the trade looks like, actually. It's kind of crazy. Easiest trade of my life. Easiest trade of my life, pandas. It's obviously going to fill the gap. Obviously, we're just going to get, to the gap. No problem. Don't have to think about it. This is one of the trades you just don't think. You just enter and just let it go. Let it go. Welcome, pandas. Bill 7, welcome. Make sure you tap that like button. Jeff, good morning. Blacklight, welcome. Hugh, welcome. Avalon, welcome. Kid Poker, welcome. Avalon, welcome. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining. No sweat, pandas. No sweat. Easiest trade of my life. Trading is so easy, pandas. All you have to do is go 50 contracts and just go short. When you see a gap, you just go short. It's so easy trading. If you can't make money trading, you're just an idiot. What else can I say? If you can't make money while trading, if you're not a profitable trader, you are the dumbest person. You're never gonna make it in life. If you can't make money as easy as I'm making money right now, you have no hope. You have no hope. This drawdown right now is nothing to me. I eat this drawdown for breakfast. $2,000 drawdown, breakfast. Maybe a snack. Just a snack. Easiest trade of my life. Ban us. Obviously, if you can't make money in this market, you are the dumbest person in the world. It's so easy to make money. It's so easy a cave panda can do it. Yeah. I mean, if you're not doing what I'm doing right now, then just quit. Just quit trading. Quit while you're behind. Risk reward? What is that? There is no such thing. You just continue your risk until you win. That is true trading. Risking about 20 points to gain like 5. That is an that is smart risk management. That is how you make money. If you're losing money, just keep widening your stop. Right? You widen your stop as much as possible until you make money. Trading is that easy, folks. Al Crooks. Bill 7 has a good strategy. Every time it goes to a place where you should get out, you double your entry and you lean into it. That's the true way of trading, pandas. And if you don't know how to do that, you might as well quit trading. You might as well quit. As you can see, my stop is about 20 points away. This is how you make money. Easiest way to trade. I'm telling you right now. It's so easy. If you can't do this, I don't know why you're even trading. I don't know why you're even trading. If you can't trade like this, I'm pretty sure you're a person who tips your waiter 20% even though you got bad service. I'm pretty sure you're that kind of person. If you can't trade like this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Remember, stop losses are called losses for a reason. Because if you take them, you're a loser. I only win. So I'll never let... you know what? I should just get rid of these stop losses. Oh, gosh. I'm just going to get rid of them. Who needs stop losses? We're just in a free trade. 50 contracts, pandas. Free trade. No target, no stop loss. We're just in it. Let's see what happens, pandas. It's that easy. See, the real way to trade is just get rid of your stop loss altogether, and you just have no idea what's happening. That is a real way to trade. I'm just in this trade. Almost said an inappropriate analogy, but pandas, you get it. No protection. We're in this trade. Absolutely. No protection whatsoever. We're just in it. Trade goes against you. Who cares? Who cares? Trade goes against you, you double up. That is the answer. We're going another 50. You just double up every single time, and eventually you will win. It's that easy, pandas. Oh. It's okay. Okay, you just forget that the open just happens, and then you see this volatility. That's part of trading. You sometimes forget the open. You forget there's an open sometimes, and then you see the volatility. It's okay, pandas. That's part of professional trading. That's what happens sometimes. Okay, it's okay. It's part. It's just you gotta expect it sometimes. If you can't handle, if you can't adapt, pandas, might as well quit trading now. But we're not losers. That's why we don't have stop losses. We're only winners. We only win. It's that easy. I don't need to double up because we already our entry's right here. Why would I double up here, pandas? It's actually a second short. Panda, see? Trading is so easy. It's so easy. Easiest thing of my life. It's so simple. Pandas, if you can't make money in this market, you might as well quit right now. If you're not doing what I'm doing right now. It's so easy. Trading is the easiest thing of my life. See, Pandas, trading is easy. Once the market goes against you, you simply double up. It is so simple. Trading is so easy. You just have to time it perfectly. Okay, Pandas? Right, it's as easy as me just going in the next reversal. That's how easy trading is. $8,000 drawdown. $8,000 drawdown. Eat that for breakfast. $10,000 drawdown. It's a snack. I munch on those. It's so easy. Right? If your premise is starting to become wrong, you will the market into your favor. That is how you trade professionally. You must will the market into what you want it to happen. I hope that makes sense, Pandas. If you don't understand it, then you need to go back to school. If the market goes completely against you, that is when you start to double up. And even though I'm hitting a $13,000 drawdown, if you can't handle this kind of drawdown, Pandas, you might as well quit. This drawdown is nothing. $15,000. Eat that for breakfast. I eat that for breakfast, Pandas. This does not scare me. Where there is a will, there is a way. Pandas, even though your premise is completely wrong, it doesn't matter. You will the market into your favor. Exactly. Now the market is obeying me. Get rid of this stop loss because stop losses are for losers. That's why they're called stop losses. I'm 100 contracts in.
10,000 tick trap.
Easy peasy. I'm only 100 contracts in. Pandas. I'm sorry. Okay, Pandas, obviously, if you haven't gotten it yet, this is April Fool's. This is April Fool's. Pandas, this is April Fool's. I mean, obviously, you know, it's not a real. This is not real, Pandas. I can't even trade 100 contracts with Apex. Like, who can trade 100 contracts with Apex? I'm sorry, Pandas. This is April Fool. April Fool, gotcha. Gotcha. So easy. Easiest trade. Trading is easy. Gotcha. You know, it's a gotcha moment. This is not real. You know, you cannot trade 100 contracts with any of the Apex accounts. It's just... It's fun to pretend. It's fun to pretend. April Fools, Pandas. You're so dumb if you fell for that. Duh. Only $9,000. So dumb. I mean, Pandas. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, if you thought this was real, I'm sorry, Pandas. Today's April 1st. April Fools. Maybe I should make that more clear, because maybe some people actually started copying my trades, which where I would feel actually really bad at this point if you actually did copy my trades. So I'm sorry if you actually fell for that. It was an April Fool's joke. I can't trade 100 contracts on my accounts, Pandas. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I'm sorry. It's just not. It's not something that's allowed with Apex. But Pandas, I kind of wish. Wow. Wow. All right. I was trying to get it. I actually was going short my actual accounts. Let's close this. This is obviously fake. I'm down 18,000, but it's a fake. This is the sim trading. All right. We'll go into the real trading. My real trade, I'm actually in this trade right now. This is my real accounts. I'm actually in this trade. You can see my accounts moving. And the trade is a trap trade on the 10,000 tick chart. And it does not look good for me, Pandas. This is not April Fool's. This is actually real. And I am struggling right now. I'm about to get hit here. And I do have a stop loss. Always trade with a stop loss, folks. Let me retract something so you guys aren't confused. For those who didn't know that was April Fool's, always use a stop loss. Always have a take profit. Always have a plan. Don't double up in your trades. Don't move your stop loss if it goes against you. Don't do anything of things I said in the last, 10 minutes. Alright, that was a joke. April Fool's. I gotcha. I am in this actual trade, though, and I'm actually going to get hit here pretty bad. But it is a trap trade on the 10,000 tick. I gotta chance it. Right? We got a gap down here. We got a big move down. We're going to think we're trying to fill that gap. I gotta try. I gotta try, Pandas. What can I say? I gotta try. I got hit. I'm actually down 612 in real life. There is news today at 10 o'clock. So we're back to my actual counts, Pandas. And I'm actually down 612. That's not April Fool's. I'm actually hurting right now. And I'm a little bit sad. What can I say? I took the trap trade. Okay, I mean, yeah. Can you blame me? I'll take a trap trade. I'll try. Trap trade on the 10,000 tick. Typically a good setup.
10,000 tick trap.
Stops me out. It might make a second entry short here instead. We could have finished this uptrend here, right, with a breaker trend to new high. That could have happened already. We could look for a reversal. I could potentially try to take the second entry short all the 10,000 tick chart again. It's a trap trade here. Do I think it's gonna go long? I don't know. I'm more inclined to trade this right now. 10,000 tick. Quick look at the daily chart. Big bull bar, doji. Kind of getting spiked, maybe reversal bar here. Right, made a new all-time high in the overnight session. Now that I got your attention, pandas. Now that I got your attention, welcome to the stream. I'm Bon. I hope you guys had a nice weekend. Hope you guys had a happy Easter. Right, 10,000 tick. You take the trap, right? Downtrend, big push down. You're thinking maybe coming to fill the gap here, right? Especially on the tick chart where I have, you know, the extended hours trade charted here. You see stuff like that, and you see a big gap like that in the, you know, the extended trading hours, the Globex session. Those gaps fill fairly quickly. So I attempted to go short here, couldn't make it. It is what it is. Yeah, outside bar reversal. We do have news at 10. So we could be waiting for the news to get down there. The news is high impact, but I wouldn't consider a make or break your trade, your account kind of trade. If I were going to do a make or break, I don't know. It's tough. Nothing really sticks out to me other than maybe Jerome Powell speaking, but this is not one of his speeches that, like, you know, could really mark the markets. I don't know. 10,000 tick chart may trigger the second entry short. I'll try here again. A second entry short attempt on the 10,000 tick chart. We'll go 2 contracts. We'll swing the entire thing. I wish it was a good signal bar, but it looks bullish now. We'll see. I like it to close underneath the 20 MA. That'd be ideal here. Try to time this. Can we get some good price action today, please, pandas? Some good price action is what I want. It's what I need. Signal bar is not the best.
10,000 tick trap.
It's getting a little wobbly, to be honest. What is going on here? Well, why is this happening? Look at this price action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overlapping bars in a row at this point. What's going on here, pandas? All right. Skip it. Skip it. Okay, maybe it's just going long. Ooh. I don't know, pandas. What do I do here? Just wait for news? Second entry short. The setup itself is like a C C minus setup. Ah, pandas, what's going on here? Look how choppy it is right now. I think it's apparent that we're waiting for some sort of news. I think we're waiting for the news at 10. I don't know. Maybe I'll reverse this. I'm going to take this as an attempt, probably, to fill the gap here, and we'll hold it here. We'll hold it until we fill this or we get stopped out. I think either one is good here. Should I reverse it on a trap trade is the question. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I'll just take the hit and move on. I think this is my trade right here. Second entry short, fill the gap. 2 contracts. Maybe take it out at 1-to-1. Take 1 contract out at 1-to-1. Take 1 contract at 1-to-1 and try to swing the rest to the bottom of the, or to fill the gap here. I think it makes sense, pandas. I think we're onto something here. Good morning, guys. Make sure you scout that like button. Let me read some of your comments. We're jumping right into trading. The market gives you, you can't control the schedule of the market. All right, okay. Hopefully, a lot of you guys understood that was an April Fool's thing. All right, April 1st, April Fool's. Now we're into real trading, pandas. Always take out 1-to-1 and see what happens with the rest is my motto. I've been burned way too many times not taking out at 1-to-1. You could even take out 1-to-1 and just hold your original stop loss, and it'll be like a free trade. Your original stop loss being up here. Ooh, okay, we get some bamboo here. Okay, if we can't hit a 1-to-1, this trade's not worth. This trade's simply not worth. If we can't hit a 1-to-1 on this, big push down, looking for a measure move of some sort. That's what we'd like. Some sort of measure move. Oops. Right, measure move of some sort here. The measure move will bring us all the way down here. This is starting to reverse a little bit. It's not looking too hot. It's not looking too hot. It can reverse here, unfortunately. That would take me out. But I think this trade itself is a decent trade, at least to fill the gap here. Got a big push down. We got a measure move that we should make here eventually. We shall see. If it does reverse on me, pandas, I mean, at the end, I like the trade. It's just, it is what it is. If you lose it, you lose it. You move on. That's the kind of nice thing about kind of like swing trading. Because when you lose, the losses don't feel as bad because you know you can make that money back. Right? You just need like 1 or 2 wins to make the money back. News in about 8.5 minutes. It's not as certain. It feels a little sus. One good thing is we're in the green. We've been in the green for most of the trade. Quick look at 2000 tick chart. 2000 tick chart is okay. It could have made a new high. This trap fails. We could get a strong push down here. 5-minute chart's confusing. It's just in the middle of this choppiness. All right, pushing down decently well. I'm gonna take out 1-to-1 pandas, and then let's see if I can get lucky and get a nice runner here. But I'm initially gonna take out a 1-to-1 here. I could get greedy and just try to take it out all together here, but sometimes you gotta get some base hits here. If the news actually hits, I want to actually extend it because the news can cause a volatility. We can at least get maybe a 1-to-2. But in my opinion, we need to get at least a 1-to-1. I'm not scared to hold into this news because this news is like ISM manufacturing PMI, and honestly, it's not huge like a CPI or a FOMC, Fed funds rate. It's not as big as those. It's just, I mean, I don't know. I doubt I'll even get slippage if it goes against me.
5-minute trap.
I doubt it, but who knows? Who really knows? We got a second entry long on the 5-minute chart. It's wacky looking though. It's tough. This might go against me here. It is what it is. I mean, second entry short, 10,000 tick. Clear target beneath. Big push down. You know, you gotta take your chances sometimes with these. It is what it is. Big push down. Just some follow through on this big push down underneath the 20 MA. I just think there's enough here for me to confidently trade this and take it or leave it. Take it, win it, or lose it type of trade, you know? It's just unfortunate if it goes against me here. Which it looks like it wants to now. I can't fill the gap here. Big push down towards it. I really thought, you know, this is a weekly gap, by the way. A weekly and daily gap. It looks like I'm gonna get hit here, unfortunately. It's a shame. I wish this was an April Fool's joke again, but it's not. It looks like it's gonna try to get me here, unfortunately. I can make this trade more worth it by trying to gain more here. Right, if you gain more, then it makes the trade a little more worth it. My premise is we're gonna fill the gap. Let's just try to fill the gap too, because it's already going against me. We can make up for this risk here happening by doing a thing that is more unlikely, right? Because the risk now is going up. I want to do what's more unlikely here, right, to even out this trade. I know it sounds weird, but that's just how it is. That's the risk reward. News about to drop 1.5 minutes. I guess for me, at least it's clear where my stop loss should be. That's a nice thing. At least I know where to put my stop loss. No question about it. It's looking a little bit better now, to be honest. Ooh, let's get a good trade here, pandas. Can we sink? Can we watch it sink when the news drops? Just watch it sink. Fill the gap. That'll be very nice if we can get that to happen. Ooh, interesting. Okay, we close beneath the 20 MA still. I like that. Pretty inside bar now. It's almost certain if the trap triggers, I'll lose my trade. So I can like even lower my risk even more by bringing this down here. Let's just keep it at the original though. News dropping now.
5-minute trap.
Ooh, okay. Good. Nice little push down there. The 1-to-1 pandas. Ooh, should I take out the 1-to-1? I'll take one contract out 1-to-1. Alright, I'm coming out break even. I should take out 1-to-1. Always take out a 1-to-1. That's why. I could have made money at least on one of my contracts there. I could have gotten, at least one of my contracts at the 1-to-1. And the fact that it bounced off there twice for me, I wanted to get out. I just didn't know what was going to happen. It's just unfortunately another one of these days, right? Where just nothing happens again. It's just been like this for several weeks now, to be honest. 2000 tick chart. Alright, I'm going to try this attempt here. I'm going to go short here. Try 2 contracts again. I mean, it's choppy. Is there any reason to even try this? Got a trading range indicator telling me. Nah. I'm sitting on my pause here, pandas. I don't know what's going on. Let's reload the historical and just sit back, relax, because this market is a bit wacky right now. Always take out at least 1-to-1. That's the general rule of thumb, pandas. And I did. So that's why I missed out on some profits there. The 1-on-1 is important because a lot of people are taking that trade at the 1-to-1. It's just getting so choppy. I don't know what to do. It is a trap trade, but we already made a new low, right? Break a trend new low here. So anything can happen. If this continues to go down, then we can have a downtrend channel like this. We can try to make a trade off of that. But right now, pandas, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Who really knows? Nobody knows. How would they know?
10,000 tick trap.
Okay, big push down. David, welcome. Okay, getting pushed down. My original trade, it might be working out here, where we might fill the gap now. Unfortunately, I'm not in it anymore, so it is what it is. I mean, I can't take a trade where it's just choppy. I don't know. I just can't take a trade. But now we're in a downtrend. Huh. I don't know. Eating some blueberries. Have you ever heard what the most delicious meat on earth is? It's not human meat. Not that I would know, but widely to believe the best meat on earth. Do you guys know what it is? Accidentally blew big. Need a new handkerchief. Oh my. Got me. I shouldn't have read that. Hey, at least it's evals. Big move down. Panda meat? Hell no. Might as well try because I'm getting cooked here. Now 600. And then prematurely came out of my good trade. That now seems like it's going to come down. And fill the gap here. Fills the gap. Ends up hitting the target I thought I was going to hit. I got scared. I got skunked. I skunked my trade because it started doing the wobbly. It started doing the wobblies here. And I thought it was going to reverse on me, so. But ends up coming basically to the place where I wanted to go. I thought I was going to go. And unfortunately, I'm not in this trade anymore. I was trying to take this trap too, but it got so choppy. Right? When in out of 20 May, it was hard to make a decision. It's very confusing. I could have won on that trade. No reason to cry over spilt milk, pandas. Move on. Hate it. I got April Fools by the market, you know what I mean? I April Fools you in the morning, and then I get April Fools by the market. Jeez. Best meat that people say is blueberry bear meat. If you've never heard of that, well, you're probably in good company. A lot of people probably haven't heard of it. But it's basically, there's like a black bear out there, or I think it's a black bear, but all they eat are blueberries. And so, they're very rare, right? Because like a bear that lives off blueberries alone is pretty rare. But this bear, apparently, I think it's like, it depends on what region they're in. But all they eat are blueberries. And like the meat itself is like purple because it's like, you know, red meat mixed with blue. It becomes a little purple. And so when you eat it, it's supposed to be like the most delicious tasting meat in the world. That's what I heard. I never tried it. Would I pay like $500 to try a steak, a blueberry bear? Yeah, maybe one day. A panda eating another bear? I mean, is that is that cannibalism? Is that cannibalism? I don't think so. Look it up. Look it up. You can look it up. There's this thing called the internet. If you go to google.com, google.com, you can look up blueberry meat or blueberry bear, and you can find some information on it. You know, if you're really curious, it's something that you can, you know. One of the things about the internet, what you can do. Go DuckDuckGo. Blacklight. What's the strangest meat you guys have actually ingested? For me, it's kangaroo. Interesting. I imagine kangaroos tasting like deer. Because they kind of look the same to me. Deers and kangaroos. Austin hair is not that good. The fat from the bear is better if used for cooking. Interesting. So someone's actually tried bear meat. But did you try blueberry bear meat? There's a difference. The weirdest thing I've probably ever eaten. It's a common animal. It's a cow. But I was served, I was unknowingly served, or I was unknowingly eating cow brain. Someone served me cow brain and I didn't know. It was in like Argentina, and I was just at this person's house, and literally they just gave me a plate, and there was like some language barrier. I couldn't like completely understand what's happening, and then they just served me food, and you know, as a respectful guest, I just eat whatever's in front of me. I ate it. I was like, this tastes a little weird. I've never eaten anything like this, and by the time I was done, I asked what it was, and they told me it was cow brain. So I had pork meat boiled and pork blood. Yeah, I mean that's pretty common Asian food. Get a little bumbo way. Get a little bumbo way. Get like a little blood clots in there. Blood pudding. Daryl Baptist. My ex was making me horse meat sandwiches for a month without me realizing. I thought it was just strange tasting normal ham. Is that why she's your ex? I mean, that would explain a lot. Yeah. Marcus Vaughn says barbacoa tacos equals cow brain. It's a breakfast delicacy where I live. Yeah, I ate it for breakfast. Maybe that's a thing. I think honestly, like, cow brain is probably a delicacy, because imagine there's only one cow brain per cow, and it's probably very small. So like they're not, you know, you can't really just the demand may not be that high, but the supply is even smaller. So it makes sense. I ate it for breakfast. It was weird. I was like, cow brain for breakfast. I mean, I kind of am a believer of like eating, when you eat certain things. When you eat certain things, it helps to think that you're eating in your body. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you eat meat, like flesh, which essentially is, right, animal muscle, right? That helps you gain muscle for yourself. The proteins, right? You end up eating the nutrients of the same body part. You know what I'm saying, Panda? So like meat, if you eat meat from other animals, you gain more muscle on your side. Does that make sense? So I'm thinking if I'm eating cow brains in the morning, my 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 my, my cerebral my cerebral development must have increased. You know what I mean? Blacklight says evil knights would eat the brains of their fallen enemy to gain their knowledge. Thank you. That is. All right, I think I'm done. Let's move on. Let's move on. Market is completely V bottom off of the previous day's close. Ah, you think like? I'll take a trap trade here, sure. Coming off of support.
Five-minute trap.
So catch a short here, coming off the top of this trend line. Do I want to trap trade? Potentially yes, because we are bouncing off the previous day's close. But we're getting a push down here, so this trap is not a typical trap I'd take.
$10,000 tick trap.
Alright, pushing down now. You're thinking undershoot and overshoot at least. So a little bit hard just to go short right there, especially you're above the 20 MA. I can't just take a trade like that. I just can't go short there. It's unfortunate. I was actually in a decent trade here. I ended up skunking it because the wiggles. I got the wiggles. Market started giving me the wiggles. Shook me out. It shook me out. It literally like shook me out. The market was just like shaking back and forth. Literally shook me out.
$10,000 tick trap.
Surprising, it comes right back down, right? The 5-minute is like a little bit weird, right? Strong bear bar, no follow through, strong bull bar, and then it just comes back down. We actually finally do fill this gap on the wild second entry short, but above the 20 minute can't take it. But we do end up back here. We could just be in a downtrend, I don't know. May trigger Big Mama here. I don't know. It looks like we're in a big expanding pattern, to be honest. And Big Mama would just be like a scary trade to take. To be honest, especially on the 5-minute, the expanding pattern is very apparent. Right, if we have the 5-minute chart, the expanding pattern on the 5-minute is very apparent. Big old expanding triangle here. LG Willie. Bill 7 says 700 on the drop. Made 700 drop, but still down 350. April Fool's should have stayed in bed. You know, I'm down 600, so I feel your pain. LG Willie, I signed up with Apex using BBM code. Let's go. By the way, pandas, BBM for 80% off will end tomorrow. Take advantage of it while it still lasts. And if you haven't joined the Discord, or if you're not a panda yet, make sure you guys either join the Discord, which is a link in the description below, or become a panda. Usually, always, Apex. I have a very special relationship with Apex. And I'm able to get the promos early. So if there's a new promo, BBM's gonna know about it, and the reason being is because they want us to create some sort of promo announcement or something. So they kind of give us a heads up. But apparently, I'm allowed to give you guys a sneak peek of what is to come. So if you're wondering, are we gonna get a promo? Are we gonna get another promo? Are we gonna get something else and continue whatever? If you're wondering that and you'd like to know, then make sure you join the Discord. Also, make sure you guys Or you could become a panda. I'll do an announcement on both. Give you guys a small heads up. Oh, LG will. Thanks for becoming a panda. Appreciate it. All right. Hey, cool. I guess it worked. You also get access to pre-market shows. So if you want to know how many accounts I have, if you want to know how much money I'm making with Apex, you can join the pre-market shows every day at 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 9 a.m. So I was giving an announcement out. Cool. Maybe if you guys are more active in the chat, you'll be selected for a free membership. Maybe. That is the key word. Perhaps. That's the key word. Maybe if you become a panda, you might win $1 million. Maybe. Maybe if you super chat me $1,000, you might win the lottery. Maybe. Having problems with Apex with my login info for TradeRate doesn't work. Let Apex know. I can't help you with that. I'm not on Apex support. I don't have access to the systems. But message them. They're very good, actually. Their customer service is very, very good. So I highly recommend to message them if you are feeling if you have issues. It could happen. It may not happen, but it could happen. Is Powerball billion right now?
10,000 tick trap.
Oh, another. Okay, good. Let's get you back up and running. Second is short. I don't know. 20 MA. I don't know. Sure, why not? Why not? Seems like a place you would bounce. But why not? I think I've seen this situation many times before. Usually a bad idea to take this trade. It's better if you actually wait for the top of the channel to be hit. I think I've been in this situation before. More than once. Let's say it's not my first rodeo. The reason I'm a little hesitant to go short here is because we have this very apparent expanding pattern here. We got big down, big up, big down. I don't know, man. This is just getting crazier and crazier. It makes sense to go long here, right? And come back to the top. Kind of makes sense to do that, but I don't know. Not sure. Second entry short triggers, nice signal bar here. Let's just say I've been in this situation many times, and it's better to wait till you actually hit right this resistance here. Right, coming back to 20 MA. I mean, we have a two-tier channel, and we're at the middle of the channel. It can act as resistance though. right? You're at the 20 EMA. You also got the midline of this channel. By the way, if you want to know how to make this midline, right, just create a channel. You can double click it or right click it, go to properties, and then near the bottom there's these things called, I think, auto levels. Is that what they call it? Yeah, it's called levels, and then you can add price levels and add one to the 50% mark, and you'll get this midpoint here. You can see this midpoint on this channel, so you can see for the two-tier channels where it'll hit. I make it very light because you know, I don't want it to like create too much noise on my charts, but I do have it just in case you get these two-tier channels. I could get a decent retracement and virtually have like no risk on this trade for decent push down actually. Is it worth it? The risk is so small. But how good is the probability here? I don't know. You're in a downtrend. Panda, what do you think is a good average stop on NQ? It's a good question. I don't really trade NQ, so it's hard for me to answer that. But I mean, I think it's typical price action, right? Above signal bars or above swings. If you don't know, anyone in chat that trades NQ, yeah, a lot of people trade NQ. You can trade. You can talk about the NQ if you want. You can talk about the ES if you want. Bars are so big, but they also each point the leverage is less, right? Each point's only $20, so right, it's like 2.5 points equal 1 point on the E-mini. So you might have bigger bars, but they're around the same amount of There's the same amount of money loss per contract. Does that make sense? Right? Because the bars are 2.5 times bigger maybe than the E-mini, but it's the same amount of money at the end. You got, I mean, if you trade one contract, if you trade more than one contract, it's the same idea as E-mini. Right? E-mini, every point is $50. On the NAS, it's every point is 20. So it's almost the same amount, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the same amount, around the same amount. And every once in a while, you can get like a pretty small risk trade on the NQ. And that's actually pretty nice. Right? You can even trade with a runner. Alright, let's see. Got an inside bar on the 5-minute chart. Inside bar breaking to the downside. I guess I'll try here. Inside bar. Blacklight just gifted memberships. Hansman just became a panda. Whoo! Blacklight, appreciate that. Hey, Hansman, you around? You should say thanks to Blacklight here. Gifting you a membership. Congratulations. Easy dub. Truly. Appreciate that. Well, if anything, Hansman should appreciate that.
10,000 tick trap.
Ooh. How risky is this trade, Pandas? Huh. Hansman, where you at? Where are you at, Hansman? Oh no. Let's see. Let's attempt this here. Long just says he's long. Being long is not bad, especially the expanding pattern on the 5-minute chart. I kind of want to go long as well. It almost makes sense to go long here. I want to look for a bounce here, 5-minute, right? Because we're in an expanding pattern, and we're right at the bottom of it, and we can bounce back up here, back to the top of the expanding pattern. I mean, that's what expanding patterns are. Notice also on the 5-minute chart, we've been creating a big old trading range. We can go back to the bottom of this trading range as well, right? According to the trading range indicator, we're in a big trading range, and the bottom of it's right here. Huh. We can also break this expanding pattern to the downside, which is maybe what we're doing here. We trigger Big Mama, pops down, almost goes to the bottom of the trading range on the 5-minute chart, this green line. I don't know, man. This was tough. It's tough. It's hard for me to go short here. Even though we're in a downtrend, but the expanding pattern makes things difficult for me. That's why I hate expanding patterns. Are, I think, the worst pattern in trading. Right, the expanding pattern here. It's the worst pattern trading because you just never know. Like, if I just showed you this, like, you say, yeah, it's a downtrend. Of course, let's go down. Let's go short. But if I show you this, it's like, well, it's also part of an expanding pattern, so it could be at the bottom of it. You just don't know. So it's like, it's such a big mix, and by the time it breaks out, you don't know if it's going to break out. You just really don't know. It's just too hard. It's really hard to trade, in my opinion. That's just me, though. Maybe other people love expanding patterns. I just don't like them at all. A 1-to-1 was made on this 5-minute inside bar. Right? If we traded this inside bar, a 1-to-1 was hit to the tick. So a lot of people who took this trade are taking the profits out with that 1-to-1 here on the inside bar trade. Hopefully you were able to take advantage of it. Get out if you could. Marcus Vaughn's asking, serious question for Panda in this community. I'm now in payout city and debating if I should just request all the money, and if payouts are approved, then I'll just start over, or should I put my payout status at risk and continue to build accounts? It's a good dilemma to have, but it is a dilemma. Hey, I'll put a poll up. It's like, in a sense, if I go short here and I lose the money, I'm going to kick myself because I'm like, well, I knew I was in an expanding pattern. Why would I go short here? But at the same time, if I miss this short, I'm going to be mad because I'm like, well, it was a downtrend. I should just gone short. It's just really hard to tell. Scalp For the win says, I feel your pain, Kip. I'm on 35 36. One is up 1,100. The other is down 1,100. I wonder how that happened. One being up 1,100 and the other being down one. I wonder how that happened. Very interesting. What a coincidence. Alright, just chopping around here now, making things even far more confusing. Still an expanding pattern here. Okay, now we're dripping. Coming back to the bottom of the trading range on the trading range indicator. We hit the bottom of the trading range. So, right, like, you're wondering while you're trading this on the 5 minute saying, why is the indicator telling me the bottom of the trading range is right here when obviously we're not? And lo and behold, we get chopped for an entire day. And the next day, we come back down to the bottom of the trading range. Just, it's magic. This trading range indicator is magical, and I have no idea how it works sometimes. It just works. It's just crazy. It's actually kind of crazy. 5 minute touches the 240 SMA. And like I said, it's just really impossible to know. Are we going to continue to go down? Right, that's $1 million question. Are you going to break out? You know, when you get up top of the or bottom to the trading range, or are you going to bounce? Like, that's $1 million question. If you know one or the other is going to happen, then it's like, well, you've solved $1 million question, and therefore you can make millions of dollars. The underdog traders, look at the 60 minute, the 1 hour. Ooh, I mean, we're in a downtrend right now. Pandas, we were in a downtrend and we had like one of the best trades ever with the second entry short here. Nice second entry short, and we were in it way up here, and unfortunately the wiggles got me, and we end up making that measure move that I mentioned that we were looking for. Actually, we don't make it yet. We're close though. We're close, right? This is what I did earlier in the stream. I put out this measure move, and we're almost there again. It's absolutely amazing. This is why I hate expanding patterns, right? You actually get an overshoot to an undershoot of the expanding pattern. Just crazy. It's too hard for me to trade. I'm down 600 because you know, what can you do? What can you do? Blacklight with the $5 Canadian dollars super chat. I'm not sure what that 10 means. The balloon and the 10. I'm not sure what that means, but you know what I'm gonna do, pandas? I'm gonna go ahead and like that. You guys have any cheese pizza lately? What was your experience like on Epstein? Hey, it's not Epstein's Island anymore. It's P. Diddy's Island. Let's celebrate their 10th super on live stream. Blacklight, I appreciate it, man. When I say I got the best coming on YouTube verified, I'm not even lying. I'm not even exaggerating. I really do. You know, it's pretty 50-50. I put a poll up. If you could take out payouts, would you take out max or take out min? It's 50-50, pandas. I'm pretty surprised. I guess the community is torn on how to handle these payouts, huh? I'm down 600. I don't like being down 600, to be honest. I really don't. Let's say you have 50,000 account, right, and you're at 2,600, right at the threshold. Would you take out max and pretty much kill your accounts? Avalon with a $2 super chat. Yeah, I appreciate that. Don't spend it all in one place. I'll try not to. I'll try to break it up 1 cent at a time. Appreciate you guys are amazing. People are feeling good. Is this April Fool? Are these April Fool's chats? Like, are they gonna go away? Are you guys fooling me now? I really appreciate it, guys. I really do appreciate it. I mean, I'm down 595. If we add $5 Canadian, which is maybe like what, $3 here, $3 or $4, let's say, and $2, we got $6. My true loss today is actually $589, more or less, because of your super chats. I appreciate it. Oh, and Blacklight's gifted sub, which is what, $4.99, but YouTube takes like 50% off, so it's like I make like $2. So really, I've only lost $587 today, pandas. I've only lost actually $587. It's not even that bad. It's not even that bad. Blacklight, I blew so many evals off the morning pump. I figured might as well give money to a good cause. Man, I appreciate that. That almost brings... That almost makes... Oh, man. Wow. I don't know what it is. Maybe my hormones, but that touched me. That really touched me. That touched me in ways I can't describe. I'm touched. I appreciate that. I'm touched. I appreciate that. Thanks. What a good way to start the day. Honestly, pandas, I'm down 600, but I feel like I've won. I'm down 600, but I feel like I won today. Thanks to you guys. You guys are amazing. All right, pandas. I gotta, unfortunately, end it here. So I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Maybe I can make some bamboo back off stream, but jump on the Discord. We'll all be there, and hopefully we'll see you guys there if you guys haven't joined already. Make sure you guys take advantage of BBM while it still lasts. Tomorrow, it will end tomorrow, and it ends tomorrow at 5 p.m. So it's not even a full day tomorrow. So really, today's the last full day to take advantage of it. But pandas, with that being said, 9 o'clock tomorrow, pre-market show, 9:15 for the mainstream. Hope to see you guys there. And as always, pandas, happy trading. God bless. Bye.